Okay, here's the scoop, you guys. Why I had weight loss surgery, and this is it. I had weight loss surgery because the light bulb went off in my head that I wasn't going to yo-yo diet anymore. That the realization is I was unable to accomplish this task without some real big help. And that real big help was this surgery. I, as you know, have lost the same 50 pounds a million times over the last 25 years. The reason I gained the weight in the first place was I went into this big depression, and back in Dallas, when I was living in Dallas, and I wasn't working, and I quit exercising, and my body is a body that has to exercise all the time, no matter what. That's my body type. I know this. That's the only way that I can maintain a good weight is exercise. I have had to diet all my life. I wasn't a skinny kid. My cousins were always skinnier than me. I could never share their clothes because I was a chunkier kid. I wasn't fat, but I was bigger than they were. They were skinny rails, and I was a healthy farm kid. My mom fed us good. But it just runs in our genes. I mean, my sister and my brothers are heavier, and we just have that gene in us, and that's who we are. And in order for me to maintain a weight, once I get there, I'm going to have to exercise. I know that. I am not going to be able to put anything I want in my mouth without consequences, which the consequences is gaining weight. So I know who I am. The other thing is, I have made lifelong changes throughout the years, tried to incorporate some healthy ways of eating. I do a low fat. I don't do a lot of fatty foods. We don't fry. We don't eat a lot of carb pastas and things like that. My husband doesn't like noodles. He doesn't like a lot of that stuff. He really has a hard time digesting beef. So those kinds of things are pretty much incorporated into our lifestyle now. So I've kind of got that going for me once I get there. I like to go to McDonald's. I was a bad fast food eater. And because I'm on the go all the time. I'm on the go all the time. I work 12-hour days, 3 days a week, and it's hard for me to incorporate a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so a lot of times I eat on the go, and that's bad, and that's going to stop. And I know that these were bad things that I was doing, and I needed something that was going to make me have the consequences. Or, I don't know if that's the right term. I needed something that was going to remind me, that was going to make me follow, that I wouldn't be able to cheat, that I wouldn't want to cheat, because I'd get sick. I don't want to get sick. So I needed this tool. I needed this weight loss surgery tool in order to succeed, because we can all lose weight. I've lost weight. I've lost 50 pounds, but I don't stick with it, and I fall off the wagon, and I get back to my old habits again. I figure one day, and then the next day comes, and the next day comes, and I fall back into those old habits. And I needed that extra strength that I can get from the surgery in order to succeed at this. And so that was one of the reasons I had it. I know, and I was ready. Well, for years I wasn't ready to make the changes because I really felt that I knew how to eat and I knew what was going to do it and this and that, and I could lose the weight without drastic measures. Well, it didn't work. Even when I saw the dietitian, my 6 months prior to my surgery, I was still only losing 3 and 4 pounds a month. So when I look at myself and I know that I need to lose 130, maybe 140 pounds, I don't have that much time. Jeez, I'm 50 years old. I'm going to be 51 years old in September. You know, I don't have the rest of my life to get this weight off. I needed a solution. I needed to get going. I got stuff to do. I got places to go and people to see. I am busy. I don't have time to be fooling around. I need to get this weight off, and I need to get it off in the next year. So, that's what I had to tell myself. I had to suck it up. Suck myself up. I had to admit to myself that I could not do this on my own, that I needed help. I needed help in order to succeed. Whether I had to admit to myself that I failed, which I believe I did. I did fail myself. I'm not stupid. I knew I let myself go. I knew I was doing all the wrong things, but did I care? No. At the time, no. I didn't care. I didn't care. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done those things. It was easy. It was easy to just do the wrong things. And what really got me was my 50th birthday came, and my mother passed away, and she passed away at 80 years old. She was almost 81, and you don't look at your mortality until you've lost both your parents. And so I figured I only had 30 years left. I never looked at myself as putting a timeline, really. I always felt I was going to live forever. And sorry, I'm getting a little welled up here. You just think you're going to live forever. And knowing that I only had, well, none of us know how long we have. Hopefully we live long, healthy lives. I put my 30 years on there because I'd carried this weight around so long, and needed to get rid of it. So I have a good 30 years left. I'm sorry. Haven't cried for a while. I guess it just talking, I haven't talked about it in a while, so it's like, reminding myself of why I did what I did, which is a good thing. Don't take this the wrong way. It's a good thing. Anyway, I got 30 years left or more, or 40, I don't know. But anyway, that's why I did the surgery, because I'm not going to fool around anymore. And I want my last years to be good years. And I am willing to make the changes that I need to make. Whether it be not being allowed to have sugars, I could care less. There's a lot of recipes out there that you can make good foods, good desserts out of Splenda and low sugar and things like that. I don't need to worry about birthday cake frosting and stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not worried about it. I was going to try to make sure I don't make this video too long, you guys.